So he had some fame. World War II came along, and being a Jew, he was restricted to just treating people who were Jewish, no Aryans. And then in 1942, his family and he were gobbled up and taken to concentration camps, where he was allowed to practice for a short while. His father and mother and his wife and children were taken away, and they all died, although he never knew it till the end of the war. His sister escaped, was the only other member of his family, which he did not know till much later. And he was sent off to the labor camps. And there was deprived of everything that a human could possibly know. He wrote that on the days when it was such bad weather outside that the German guards didn't want to take them out to work. They were left in their barracks, and that was a glorious time. He pointed out that people who became discouraged and despaired died early. He marveled at the fact that there were people there who began to sense the meaning of their life and who created a culture. Bob and I were talking about it earlier, that they had concerts. Many of them were artists of different types. That they had concerts. They had poetry fests. And they had a way of relating to each other and even to their guards, who were sometimes very cruel. And out of that, he began to talk about the fact that what life is about is meaning. That what gives you strength and what allows you to come through is to discover the meaning of life, and that the meaning of life doesn't have anything to do with the conditions. Doesn't have anything to do with wealth, doesn't have anything to do with our pains or our troubles, who likes us or who doesn't like us. That it's much deeper than that. And that when we get cut off from meaning and life becomes meaningless, then we have to find some illusion to hang on to, or we simply evaporate. That meaning is about the profoundness of our existence. And I suspect all of us, at one time or another, have come to those amazing moments when we have known meaning. When our lives have been transformed, our lives have been given to us in fresh ways. He talks about meaning as being born out of love. It is when we come to appreciate life itself, and love begins to flow through our life, that suddenly we come alive. And that quite often this happens in the worst of our circumstances, when all hope has left us. That light begins to shine and life is full because there's meaning. Quite often we like to interpret Jesus in very unmeaningful ways as we prepare for Easter to think about Jesus. There is a notion that if you believe in Jesus, that if you just believe that what is true in Scripture in some way or other, that then we get a free pass. We just have life as we want it, and we can do what we please because we believe.